Good evening. George Washington dominates the formative events of American nation building like no one else. The key events of his life occur in the East, Mount Vernon, Philadelphia, Yorktown, and say little about Native Americans. But Washington's involvement with the West was lifelong, and he consistently looked to Western land, Indian land, for his own personal fortune and for the nation's future. Securing Indian country as a national resource was essential to national expansion, and few people knew more about securing Indian land than George Washington. In one of the most iconic images in American history, Washington stands resolutely in the prow of a boat facing east. Emanuel Lutz's epic 1851 painting, Washington Crossing the Delaware, captures a pivotal moment during the Revolution. After a string of demoralizing defeats and with the rebel army on the verge of disintegration, the Revolution faced its darkest hour. Then, on Christmas night, 1776, Washington led what was left of his army in a daring and desperate attack. In the teeth of a storm, they crossed the ice-clogged Delaware River from Pennsylvania to New Jersey and roundly defeated a garrison of Hessian soldiers at Trenton. A week later, they defeated a British force at Princeton. The Revolution, for the moment, was saved, and the twin victories breathed life into a cause that had seemed lost. After he died, Washington achieved almost godlike status as the savior of the Revolution and the father of the Republic. But the Revolution was not only a war for independence and a new political order, it was also a war for the North American continent. Washington and the emerging nation faced west as well as east. If Washington did resemble a god, he perhaps most resembled the Roman god Janus. Depicted with two faces looking in opposite directions, Janus was not two-faced in the modern negative sense of the term as duplicitous. As the god of passages and transitions, beginnings and endings, he looked simultaneously to the past and to the future. As America's god of the passage from colony to nation, Washington looked east to the past and west to the future. And when he faced west, Washington faced Indian country. Thank you very much.